Hello everyone and welcome back. You know who it is, it's Creative Redundancy back again. Well, hopefully everybody's doing good. Just setting up my board. Pouring myself a coffee here. So this video is gonna be more creation mode and some chit chat. Now, of course, again, I'm no expert in survivalism, woodcrafting or bushcrafting as it's now called, and general preparedness, but I am learning by doing it and hopefully gaining the experience because I'm doing it, and probably learn things that work and don't work along the way. Alright, let me load up the side chat here. Let's see here. Whip out the intro. Hello. Of course, I got my YouTube magnet on. Let me put this to the side here. I'll just keep it in the middle. So I'm gonna create something with this tin right here. What's up, Adam? So yeah, I'm gonna make something with this tin. That piece of wood. You'll see that this piece of wood came from a much bigger stick. Alright, sorry about that. I just got a message on Google Hangouts, so I just had to read it real quick. Hey Val, how's it going? So yeah, I'm gonna make something with this tin, this stick. Alright, I gotta make sure where I am in frame so I can keep in frame here. We'll just, oh wait, I'll just stick that there. Looks like my table's dirty. Gotta clean it off a bit. See, you guys can see me. Hi. My sip coffee? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's good coffee. What are we doing tonight, Val? More random stuff. And hopefully I'll figure out finally what to do or what to use this for. I've showed it off already in a live stream, but I'm like, oh, I still don't know. So I'm gonna do something this time with this. So the stick, well, this will be easy, so I'll put it to the side. Actually, I want to try this first. Get some fresh eyes on it. So it opens up. What's this? Yeah, lip gloss. I don't know. I've heard many suggestions for this. From storing matches to putting a ferro rod in here. So let's see what I can do with this. Just give me 1 second, I'm just gonna grab something here. I know, I've tried different things I've tried stuffing in like cotton balls too. I mean, I can stuff in cotton balls, but I also found it was hard to get it out just because it's so narrow. I'm just like, oh, what can I put in yet still take it out and still be able to get the lid on and hopefully take advantage of this or that. So let's see what I can do here. Oh, I guess I didn't notice, but I guess I could store a battery in here. Let's see here. Not sure still. Right now I'm leaning towards either using it as a container or making some sort of like torch or flashlight, but I'm like, just because the way it fits, but I don't. Let's see. Yeah, I can't fit two in there. So I can only fit one, and a triple and a double A won't fit. I guess this is gonna be tricky still. I guess it would help if I had more than one. That way I could just play around with one, and you know, if I destroyed it or break it or whatever, it's not so big. But since I only have one, I'm like, ah, I don't want to break it. And then, you know, the next day be like, oh, I could have did that idea, but it's too late because I already drilled a hole or cracked it. Hello, B&J hunting. Oh yeah, all is good with me. Besides the snow. The wet snow. The freezing drizzle. Yeah. But on the bright side, it's supposed to get nicer. For like later on in the week. And for this weekend. Like closer to 50 Fahrenheit or 10 Celsius. So that'll be awesome. And apparently it's supposed to be sunny, like clear skies, which means that the snow's not melt, and I'll be like, yes, spring, spring, because spring's delayed here in Canada once again for another year. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean, B&J. Oh, alright, so let's move this aside. I think I might have to bring up the chat, because right now I'm perpendicular to the screen, so I can't see the screen when I'm doing stuff. Well, I guess I can. Yeah, maybe I can. Alright. Well, I guess I'll start off with something I just came across. Here's a piece of metal right here. I'll take another stick here. Grab my Victorinox here. Now, open it up. Everyone's familiar with feather sticks, where you're going with feather sticks. I'm doing this really fast. Now, feather sticks are used, or fuzz sticks or shavings are used because they have increased surface area. So when you're trying to start a fire, that increased surface area catches a lot faster. Air can get into it, and because oxygen can get into it, it burns hot. No, I'm just doing this real quick. Well, let's say you don't have a knife. Something else I've been playing around with. Now I'll get these off here. Bring that to the side here. Here's a piece of metal. It has a lip on one side. Now, this lip is well, good enough to be used as a striker with a ferro rod. Yeah, you can see that. But because of that, I can also use it as a scraping tool. So let's see. I'll grab the bigger stick just because it's bigger. And I've already been playing around with this a little bit here. Let's see how much I need to get. Now this is honestly going to be a little bit safer. Now the shavings are going to be smaller in comparison to what I just did, but it's not too bad. I can actually bring up the chat and do this. Technically, since it's not really sharp, as long as I'm not hitting my finger, I can keep doing this. And this is just a piece of metal I had that I was just trying it out as a striker, and I'm like, since it's already got that 90-degree spine, I can use it as a scraper. So, like I said, using it as a scraper. And of course, take that. Of course, I've gone ahead and made a whole bunch more. You can see that. See how fluffy that is. And this would easily take a spark. Nice and fluffy. So I can make more of this stuff. Of course, I still have most of the stick left, so the only kind of downside is that it's might be fine, but it's also very, very small, and it's not one continuous strand. In comparison to like the feather stick or fuzz stick that I just made. So I'll put this aside. Get so many shavings that I gotta bring this back here. Yeah, this piece of metal is just something I don't know, it came from some electronic. I can't remember. I think it's like the back plate of a LCD display from like a portable mobile device. So I just kind of cut it with just kind of cut it, and it created an edge on one side, and well, I can use it to scrape or use it as a striker. Oops. So it still strikes even after doing all that scraping of the wood. Now I do know, because I've been using it for a little bit, that it eventually wears down, but that's after like creating a whole bunch of this. So yes, Val, it's very, very fluffy. It'll actually catch a spark quite easily. I'm still playing around with it some more, so seeing if it can catch a spark from a dead lighter. I still haven't been able to do it, but I did get it to kind of smoke a little, so it looks promising. Oh, it looks like I had some more people dropping in. Hello, Dark Matter. And hello, the Four Hearts Ranch. Actually, I was just showing making tinder like shaving. From no, we better put it up here. I'm using this piece of metal from electronic, some backplate for an LCD display or something. I'll show it again. Why not? I guess. Wood. Now this piece of metal has a lip on it, so I can use it as a scrape with. And I'll do this again. Why not? You can see the shaving. Now, I'm well aware that someone can make feather sticks, but this is just using like a scraper. And I'll put a pic there so you can kind of see the size. So this is nice and fluffy. It'll take a spark fairly easily, an open flame. No, not yet. Oh yeah, that's good coffee. So let me light this to the side again. Put in my YouTube magnet, which I've shown. Put this right there. Seem to have something in this tin still. So this tin, think I actually did originally have a fire kit in here, yet I took it out. Now I decided to make another fire kit from this. I guess I'm going back to it. So I'm gonna make one here. So first thing I'm gonna grab for this fire kit that I'm gonna make is a flame source. So let me grab a lighter here. Alright, got a lighter. Alright, let's put it in. If anyone doesn't know, these are puzzle tins. And apparently, on normal big will actually stand up. Well, providing I put their stuff in. Alright, grab my case here. Grab out a few pre-made fire starters I have. Basically, these are con balls or con pads that are infused with some accelerant. So they'll burn. They'll catch a spark on an open flame quite easily. Alright, now the next thing I'm going to put in is some of these modified match, strike anywhere matches and a modified stormproof or a lifeboat type of match. So I'll put them in. Let's try to find somewhere to put them. Let's try that for now. Now since I added in matches and, well, stormproof match and a strike anywhere match, having additional strikers would be nice. So let me go grab a couple of striker right here. I'll put it in a baggie so it keeps it dry, even though I'll probably have this tin sealed anyways. It just gives me that backup. So just in case if it was raining or something, I already got the tin open, at least the striker will be dry. Oh, now before I do that, I'm gonna grab some tape and reinforce the backside. So let's say, because everyone knows that these strikers are cardboard and could burn, so if I'm not burned in anyways, I might as well make it better. So I'm gonna add some tape on the back. Alright, Val, I'll catch you later. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. So let me just get my roll of tape here that's like right next to me. I just can't find the end. I should have. Oh wait, here we go. I found the end. Just gonna grab some tape right here. don't need that much, so I'm just gonna cut. Just gonna use duct tape. Put it on there. Alright. So if I had to burn this, at least it'll burn longer. So I'll put that in the baggie, keep it nice and dry. Get that air out. Alright, now another thing I'm gonna add in is this pin. And everyone's probably like, oh, why would you put a pin in a fire kit? It's cause, if need be, I can make, using natural materials like, let's say, punk wood, denim, or a piece of 100% t-shirt cloth, something similar to that. If I poke a hole in the tin, I can make something, I can use it as a charmed container. So basically making a piece of charcoal. And because this has no hinges, I need a little bit of a hole so the smoke can escape. And all that's left behind is the lump of carbon. So that's why I'm adding this pin. That way I can just be like, make a pinhole. If I had to make charred cloth from this, I can. So I'll add that in. Hello, Sky Out Awesome, and welcome. Alright, next thing I'm gonna add is, because I've already sealed it from before, is a piece of fat wood. Of course, if anyone doesn't know what fat wood is, it's basically high resin pine wood that's flammable. Alright, next thing I'm gonna put in is a modified piece of fat wood that has part of a match head on top. So I can use strike it if I needed to. It should fit in here still. Let me start playing around with the layout, I guess. Let's put the pin right there. Now I'm making sure that my binder right here for my lighter is sticking up, and hopefully nothing against it, so it doesn't get depressed while it's in there. Glad I cut this. Yeah, I'm glad I cut this quite nicely. Fits in along lengthwise. Alright. Get that air out. I'll stick it on the side for now. Stick the stuff to the side for now. Let's see here. Oh, just in case the ground's wet, or let's say it's a little bit more windy out, I'm gonna add in some foil, some airfoils, just as a base if I need to, if the ground's wet. Maybe a windscreen if I need it. So I'm gonna match it to the size of the tin, so it's not too thick. So let's see here. Alright, so that'll be at the top. Alright, dark matter, I'll keep that in mind. Just put the lid on loose, and when the charcoal is done, just push the top down to feel it, man. Don't need a hole. Okay, okay. I'm just so used to putting holes in. Like, I have another tin that's round that I have a hole in. That's how I've been doing it. Or I have, you know, I'll use like foil, or I'll use a tin that's got a hinge anyways. Hello, third world prepper, how's it going? So let's see here, what else? I'm gonna add some charcoal in. Why not? Just a little piece. Let me just get it here. Pull it out from my big collection of fire materials. Alright. Alright. Add some charcoal in. There's some charcoal. I think this is a denim version. So put that in, I'll put it in on the bottom. So I'll put the charcoal at the bottom here. The big lighter can stay there. Put the fire starters in here. Put the striker with that. I think I know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna grab something right here. I'm gonna see if I'll measure this and see if I can make a compartment to split separate the space so I can have more organization. I'll see if it works. I'll try using some corrugated cardboard here.